high in the silent mountains of Ethelgard, tucked away in a stone monastery, sat the grand loom of Master Orion. For generations, people traveled across oceans just to look at Orion's tapestries. They were said to hold the secrets of the universe, woven in threads of gold, midnight blue, and crimson. But tonight, the monastery was not filled with awe. It was filled with the soft sounds of weeping. Elara, Orion's youngest apprentice, sat on the cold stone floor, her head buried in her hands. Above her hung the tapestry she had been working on for 3 years. It was an absolute disaster. Threads were knotted, colors clashed violently, and loose strings hung in tangled, ugly clumps. She did not hear the soft footsteps of Master Orion approaching behind her.
I have failed, Master. You trusted me with the Grand Loom, and I have ruined it. Look at this chaos. The dark threads have overtaken the light. There is no pattern. There is no beauty. It is just a mess of knots and broken strings. I want to cut it all down and throw it into the fire.
Master Orion did not speak right away. He stood quietly in the dim candlelight, the faint smell of melting wax and ancient dust filling the air. He stepped forward, his aged, wrinkled hand gently touching the frayed, ugly knots hanging from the cloth.
It is true, little one. From where you are sitting, it is a mess of dark, tangled threads. But tell me, Elara, why do you judge the tapestry, while you are only looking at the back of it?
The back? But I have been sitting here for 3 years. I have tied every knot. I have felt every sharp pull of the string. I know exactly how ugly it is. The dark threads are everywhere.
Ah, the dark threads. You despise them because they are difficult to weave. But the weaver needs the dark threads just as much as the threads of gold and silver. Without the dark threads, Elara, the light colors would have no contrast. They would have no depth. Stand up, my child. Come around to the front of the loom.
Elara wiped the tears from her cheeks. She slowly stood up, her legs numb from the cold floor. She walked past the heavy wooden pillars of the loom, stepping into the golden moonlight that poured through the front window. She looked up at the front of the tapestry. Her breath caught in her throat. It was not a mess. It was a breathtaking landscape. The dark, tangled knots she had cried over on the back were actually the deep, rich shadows of a magnificent forest on the front. The loose, chaotic strings she thought were mistakes had woven together to create a stunning, shimmering river. It was flawless.
It's beautiful. I didn't know. I couldn't see what it was becoming.
We never can, Elara. In this life, we are all sitting on the dark side of the loom. We see the pain, the confusion, the tangled knots of our failures. We see the dark threads of sorrow and think our lives are ruined. We forget that the master weaver is on the other side. He is using those exact dark threads to create a masterpiece you cannot yet comprehend.
If you are in a season of darkness right now, if your life feels like a tangled mess of broken plans and heavy sorrow, do not cut the threads. Do not throw your work into the fire. You are simply looking at the back of the tapestry. Endure the weaving. Trust the master. Because one day you will walk around to the front, and you will see that the dark threads were exactly what made your story so beautifully profound.